We are on average the 5 people we spend the most of our time with. Now in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 questions you can ask about your inner circle. Not necessarily ask these people, but questions that you can ask yourself based on the people you spend the most of your time with. Because these questions will not only know whether you should keep the people in your life or not, but it will actually show you the importance and the quality of the people you have. Because the people that are close to us affect our decision making, they affect our thinking, only if you let it to us. But these 5 questions will actually prove to you and to them why they should remain in your life, because I think we can all agree that we want high quality people and people that are gonna help us level up in life, you know what I mean? And as we are all striving for the best life we can possibly have in this lifetime. So these 5 questions will not only solve that problem for you, but it will actually help you in the process so that you know who to kick out and who to keep in. Because I made a similar video on how to remove energy vampires from your life, and I'll put the link in the description so you can check that out later. So grab a pen and paper and let's get to this question. The first question is, can I rely on this person? Not when I mean rely, I'm not necessarily meaning fully rely on the pen like as if it's a mother-child type thing, but can you rely on this person for emotional support? Can you rely on him or her for financial support? Maybe let's skip the financial for now, but you know what I mean. Can you rely on the person to the sense that you feel comfortable in their presence? You know what I mean? So the second question is, do I trust this person? Now, when trust is broken, it can never be rebuilt. Trust is like a cup, it's like a glass. Once if you break it, it's no longer going back to its original place. So do you genuinely trust this person? So the third question is, can I be vulnerable around this person? Now, vulnerability is something that, especially for us men, is something that we truly struggle to do, especially in our society when, men are supposed to be strong and hold their feelings and just not say anything. But can you genuinely be vulnerable around this person? It can be a boy, it can be a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. But can you be vulnerable around this person to a point that you won't be misjudged?
Misjudged, yes, misjudged.
And judged and mistreated, and you won't be judged and feel like you're this inferior around this person, and you won't feel a sense of inferiority that you're not supposed to be vulnerable as a guy. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl, but can you be vulnerable around this person? The fourth question is, do I feel manipulated or controlled in this relationship? What this means is, do you feel like sometimes you're doing things just because you want to please the person, or sometimes you're doing this because you feel a certain fear of being judged or something like that? Or you have this bad feeling like in your gut, like your gut tells you that you shouldn't be doing something like this, but you're doing it. Do you feel manipulated and controlled by this person, and deep down you know very well that you're not supposed to be doing that thing or saying something like that, but you're actually doing because of fear of judgment for that person? Remember that person doesn't hold your life, and unless if I guess it's different when that person has something against you or is blackmailing you or something like that, But if that person is emotionally blackmailing you or guilt tripping you a lot of times, that is a sign of a toxic person, and that shouldn't be in your life, basically, you know what I mean? And we both know that, just that I guess we haven't found the courage to actually delete those people in our lives. That's why, hence, I mentioned earlier in the video that I made a video on how to remove energy vampires in your life, so you might want to check that. The last question is there a balance in the sense of giving and taking in the relationship? Now, what it simply means is, are you giving more than what you're taking, or are you taking more than what you're giving? So if there's an unbalance to that, that's a sign that your relationship might be one-sided. You feel like all the problems are on yourself, or you feel like you're always venting, but you're not actually actively listening to the other person and hear what he or she has to say about his or her situation. You know what I mean? As much as we like to take, we should also be willing to give as much as, because that's why I call it a relationship between 2 or more people. We should be open to to receive, to actually listen to the second party and hear what he or she has to say. So these are the questions that you should ask yourself based on the people that are close to you. Our circle affects us more than we think. You know what I mean? So quickly check out that video and don't forget to drop a like. Share this video to someone that you feel like there are people in his or her life that shouldn't be there or that don't belong there. You know what I mean? So drop a like on this video, share a comment on what you've been doing so far and what you're doing lately, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe button for more videos like this. I'll see you next time.